dímelo, mi gente, que lo que? You already know this is Punsh Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shot himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, el Sazón, el Borracho, el Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, boxing. You know, there's some fights that fell off. There's some fights that's been announced. There's some fights that's probably going to be announced later on. We were talking about it yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. We're scheduled to have in Regis Prograis, the 140-pound champion, WBC champion that just defeated Jose Cepeda, 11th round TKO, great ending, good fight, stepping in because, of course, we were supposed to be having Jose Ramirez versus Jose Cepeda, but Jose Ramirez decided that he wanted to get married. Se quería casar. Had his priority, like, no. The wife is going to get mad if I don't get married right now. But, yo, this is a championship fight. You just don't get this type of opportunity. Yeah, but my wife's going to kill me. She don't get married because, no. But, yo, so Regis Prograis stepped in, right place, right time. Stay ready, stay composed. Team, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Get the Jose Cepeda, get the vacant title, and now he's champion once again. The only blemish in his record was losing to Josh Taylor, the one that became undisputed when he beat Jose Ramirez. But even when I watched the first fight, I'm like, damn, that was a close fight. I had that fight a draw. And I wanted to see that fight. I wanted to see the rematch to that fight if it come to the U.S., you know? But it was a good fight. Maybe they got that fight in the future. A lot of names circling around Regis Prograis. Ryan Garcia has been chopping it up back and forth on Twitter. Yeah, I know Teofimo Lopez, the 135-pound former king, has chopped it up with going back and forth for Regis Prograis. Whatever, Javante Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia maybe got it. The rematch with Josh Taylor maybe Jack Catterall right now because Josh Taylor is injured for 6 to 12 weeks, but then he's going to need some rehab. So, hey, Regis Prograis might have Jack Catterall right there. We're going to see. Shout out to all the people in the chat. Y'all already know, man, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, smash the like button. If you haven't smashed the like button, y'all already know, man. If y'all want to donate to the channel, y'all already know where to go, man. Cash App, Punsh Drunk, Super Chat, Super Thanks if you like and want to contribute to the channel, to the grind, to the momentum. Y'all already know, man. Love y'all. God bless each and every one of y'all. Let's just talk about before the champ comes and shows up. There's fights that could be happening, especially in 140-pound division, which I say is probably one of the most intrigued division in the sport of boxing. You know, the 140-pound division, and look, and it could get more interesting if the guys move up in the lightweight division. If Devin Haney beats Lomachenko, he moves up to the 140-pound division. If Ryan Garcia, Javante Tank Davis, if they both move up after their matchup supposed to be scheduled April 15th. We're gonna see. We already got Gary Antoine Russell probably gonna be fighting Puello. We got the IBF that TGP want the purse bid for the vacant IBF. Matias versus Ponce. But you got available fights. You got Regis, you got Teo. I think that's one of the biggest fights in the division in the sport of boxing. I think that's a good money fight. That's a good challenge for Teo, and that's a good challenge for Regis. Both of them got good styles. I think they'll mess together in terms of style, and it'll be an epic fight. It'll be an entertaining fight. And we'll ask Regis Prograis what he feel about that fight. Also, hey, yo, did y'all hear what Tyson Fury said? Huh? Did y'all hear what Tyson Fury said? Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury said the same thing, and I've been telling y'all. But now Tyson Fury, my assistant is telling y'all the same thing. Who's the most avoided fighter in the sport of boxing? Y'all see, shout out to Raider Raheem with that interview with Jason with Tyson Fury. Hey, yo, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button, man. Where we at? 19 with the likes. Let's go, man. Let's get this likes up. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Bringing some good content out here. We bringing some good energy. So I'm feeling the boxing world right now. Let's go, man. Smash the like button, baby. Let's go. So Tyson Fury. If y'all haven't heard, let me see if I can play a little clip. I don't want to get flagged and stuff like that. Let me see if I can play a little clippity clip. Maybe y'all can hear it for yourselves. Hold on. Let me see if I can play a little clippity clip. Hold on. Let me mute it right quick. Hold. Listen up to the Tyson Fury. Listen up.
You couldn't be more right. I just covered Boo Boo. Bogeyman. The man's a two-weight world champion, and he will box the ears of anyone who has the bollocks to get in the ring with him. Give the man a shot at something good.
Oh, what I've been telling y'all folks, huh? What I've been telling y'all folks, huh? Y'all thought I was crazy. Maybe they think that Tyson Fury's crazy, huh? That he'll beat he'll box them all off. If they had the what? I don't even know what he said. Probably some UK dialect, but let's listen up again what he said. Bollocks. And he will box the ears of anyone who has the bollocks to get in the ring with him. Who has the bollocks to get in the ring with Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade? Let's go. What I've been telling y'all, man. What I've been telling y'all for years. Keith Thurman says. What I've been telling y'all, man. I told y'all. I'm telling y'all. He see what I see. You see what I see. He hears what you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all see the skills, man. Y'all see it. What happened now? This is what it is. Now, the narrative is this. Y'all know that there's channels out there that was using the Deontay Wilder. They was going at Deontay Wilder and praising Tyson Fury, right? That's the narrative, going at it, hating Deontay Wilder and, you know, to build Tyson Fury and things of that nature. And now Tyson Fury says something, and now people want to diss Tyson Fury because he says that nobody want to give the opportunity to Demetrius Andrade because y'all hate Demetrius Andrade because y'all feel like Demetrius Andrade is used by the same channels that y'all hate to shame Canelo Alvarez, so y'all just don't want him to get the opportunity. Come on, man. I know the game. I know the narrative game. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting y'all know. I just want you to identify what y'all listening to. I want you to identify the narrative pimps out there so you won't be a narrative hoe. That's all I'm trying to say. Because y'all my peoples. You feel me? Y'all my peoples. I don't want you to be narrative hoes out there. I don't want you to be narrative hoes out there. You know, we break these down on boxing logically and objectively in Punsh Drunk Boxing, man. But I told y'all, man. See, the people in the sport of boxing, they know. They know who this guy is. The 2-division world champion. Olympic pedigree. Barely can lose around. The boxing world and in the boxing industry, the boxers, they know who Demetrius Andrade is. Y'all want to act like y'all don't know. Y'all want to act like y'all don't know. But the Gypsy King know who he is. He know exactly what he is. Said Punsh Drunk. Halim in the building. Sanders is back in training. Why not? I like that fight. I like, hey, any name. You feel me? Any name. Yesterday, also, we was talking about the hatred that PBC is getting, you know, even with these scheduled fights. We was talking about the scheduled fights that PBC have, and a lot of people was hating on that. I don't understand why people want to be in the narrative army or something like that. You know what I'm saying? There's some good fights. There's some good fights that's been announced and potentially that's gonna be that's potentially gonna come to fruition in 2023. We talked about Earl the True Spence versus Keith and Tom Thurman, 154. Yeah, a lot of people is frustrated because it's going to be a non-title bout. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's a good fight. We already heard yesterday that we're going to be having Tim Zhu versus Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison stepping in for the undisputed champion. Jamel Charlo, you know, broke his hand. So this is a great matchup, a good step up for Tim Zhu. We got to like this fight. That's PBC right there. It is PBC too. We got to give credit what credit is due. David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, one of the most marinated fights in the sport of boxing, alongside with Earl the True Spence and Keith Tom Thurman. That's PBC. You got to give props. What about this one? Ladies and gentlemen? We got Javante Tan Davis versus Ryan Garcia. April 15, Showtime. PBC Al Heyman got ingredients, got this sprig all over this fight. You got to give credit what credit is due. Don't run from the credit. Give what credit is due. Look at this one. It's haven't been announced, but we already know it's going to be announced. Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz. You got to give credit to PBC if this fight happens. Don't get mad. Don't get mad, ladies and gentlemen. I know you like this fight, one of the best fights in the heavyweight division. How about this one, y'all? How about this one? Stephen Fulton versus now. Oh, yeah, you know who beat Paul Butler to become the undisputed division undisputed on my pound for pound number one. Maybe on your pound for pound, he's number 1, 2, 3. You can flip it around. But this is a good matchup. You already know Stephen Fulton is advised by Al Heyman, Al Hamon. You already know this fight got Al Heyman sprinkles all over it. So you got to give credit what credit is due. Don't be out there. Don't be out there with these other boxing content creators. They're trying to shame for no reason, trying to keep a narrative alive, enabling, and y'all enabling the narrative. Come on, man. We break these down on boxing logically and objectively. You know, saying, oh, they're top rank. Probably got maybe this fight is going to be in Saudi Arabia. Devin the Dream Haney, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world, versus Vasily Lomachenko, the former guy that was regarded pound for pound 1, 2, 3. You can flip it around. The 3 division world champion, a walking Hall of Fame because what he's done in the amateur circuit. Is Lomachenko slowing down? Is there more? Who has the upside, Devin Haney or Lomachenko? Is Devin Haney going to be drained? Is they're giving him too much time? I don't think so. I think Devin Haney is going to be well prepared, like he's been. Look, he's getting tutelage from Terrence Bud Crawford. Since he grown up, he be getting tutelage from Roy Jones, who was training Chris Eubank Jr., who got iced out. But anyway, you got Roy. He was in the tutelage under Roy Jones Jr., Sab Judah, Floyd Mayweather Sr., the Roger Mayweather of the world. Man, he's been in the right position at the right place at the right time. You know, he's been soaking all that knowledge, and he's still undefeated, lightweight, undisputed by beating George Kambosos twice. And now he's going to be facing Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko, before he retires, he want to get a crack of being undisputed. He couldn't get to be undisputed because Teofimo Lopez, whooped that ass. And, now he's trying to get another opportunity. And that's one thing about Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko get a lot of opportunity. Even in the second fight, when he lost to Salido, got another opportunity, vacant title versus Gary Russell Jr. And boxing is all about opportunities. Maybe I got to do a live about who's been privileged, who's been the most privileged fighters. I'm talking about opportunity. Talking about opportunity. Smash the lock. Philip in the building. What's good, Philip? We ain't talking about Uncle Phil. What's good, Punch? Did I miss the Regis Prograis? Nah. We're scheduled right now. But let's see if the champ, show up. We'll wait patiently. But look, this is great. This is great for boxing. I thought that 2022 was going to be good, especially post-pandemic. And I thought we was going to get a lot of fights, a lot of potential fights. The women stepped up. Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor, one of the biggest fights. We did get the Jamel Charlo versus Brian Castaño, undisputed, entertaining fight. We did get that. We got Devin Haney become undisputed versus George Kambosos. We got Michaela Mayer versus Alicia Baumgartner. We did get that fight. We got Clarissa Shields, the Guo versus we got a lot of fights. Bro. We got a lot of fights. The man in the building, the man of the hour, Regis Prograis, WBC champion, 140-pound champion, regarded as the number 1 dude in 140 pounds. What's good, champ?
I'm chilling, brother. What's up with it?
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? A lot of names are circling your name, after beating Jose Cepeda, getting that opportunity. And right before you jumped in, we was talking about opportunity, being at the right place at the right time. If you wasn't ready, you wasn't prepared, if you wasn't in the gym, and you didn't get that, Jose Ramirez didn't take the opportunity. He wanted to get married, and you was right there for that opportunity, and you seeded, you captured that opportunity and you succeeded, and now you're a champion, So talk to us a little bit about that for the fighters out there, like how to stay ready, because you never know when your name is called. You got to be ready.
Well, I mean, of course, so you definitely always got to stay ready, bro. That's something I pride myself on. I always stay ready no matter what. I stay in the gym 24/7, but really at the level I'm on right now, bro, they have to kind of give you a full training camp. You know what I'm saying? You can't, like, at this level, I mean, sometimes they probably could call you on a short notice, but at this level, bro, they won't, most of the time they won't call you on a short notice. They'll give you a full training camp and stuff like that. But you definitely always got to stay ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, so me, that's something I pride myself on. Like, I stay in the gym, you know what I'm saying, nonstop. I train like every single day. Well, Saturday and Sunday I don't train when I'm not in training camp. So, but I'm trying, like I said, Monday through Friday I train every single day, bro. Training camp or no training camp, fight no fight, I'm still training. Even when I travel, when I go to vacation, I'm still training. So you definitely always gotta stay ready, bro.
That's what's up. So it's a lifestyle. It's not just you got a contract and let me get prepared. It's mostly like you don't got a contract right now. You're in the gym. We see clips. Is it a lifestyle thing? And you think that other fighters is falling off from letting it be is it supposed to be a lifestyle if you want to be a successful elite fighter and not just wait till the contract is sitting in your lap?
Well, I think so. I mean, I think it's a like no matter what, like let's even take boxing out the equation, bro. No matter what you want to do in your life, bro, if you want to be successful at it, it gotta be your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, this is my lifestyle. You know, I saw like I take for example like a Crawford or something like that. You know, I saw him, he was in I think he just went to Thailand. He was out there training. You know, he was on vacation, but he's out there
Wow.
training. I just got back from Brazil. I was out there for 3 weeks and I was training too out there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, it's a lifestyle. You gotta this is your life, you know, and as athletes, bro, we only got a short window, so you got to make the most out you got to make the most out of every time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, of course, and again, congratulations. I never got to speak to you. This is the first time I'm chopping it up. Been trying to chop it up with the champ for a while. You know, you've been a busy guy, being
Right, right.
successful and stuff like that, staying in the trenches of things. The fight with Jose Cepeda, man. How did you feel about that win? And if is that the best win, your most impressive win? How do you feel about that win compared to the first time you became champion?
It's better. It's better. The second time around is definitely better. I always felt like that, bro. The second time around definitely was gonna be better. Um, I'm just impressed with myself for that win because Zepeda was a killer, bro. You know, Zepeda was a killer. You know, he got knocked down. He'll get back up and knock people out. You know, he had knockout of the year, fight of the year. I mean, the dude was a killer. I knew how good he was, though. You know, because me and him share one of the same trainers, Julian Chua, the dude in LA. He was just came out here with me and worked with me a little while, and he told both of us the same thing, bro. I told him because when all this stuff was getting announced and all these things was happening, you know, we didn't know if we was gonna fight or not. He was just, man, he was like, man, I hope y'all don't fight, you know, because then, you know, like he wasn't gonna work with both of us because he real tight with both of us, you know. So he was like, man, I just hope y'all don't fight, man. I want y'all to be a champion. I want both of y'all to, to become a champion, but I just hope y'all don't fight. But it ended up happening, and you know, he told me and him the same thing. He was like, look, bro, I told him this, and I'm gonna tell you this. He said, don't underestimate him. And you know, when he told me that, I was like, if Julian telling me this, like, I'm definitely not gonna underestimate him. So, you know, I train hard, bro. I train hard. I mean, I train hard every fight, you know. So I'm not gonna say I train any different because I train hard every fight, you know. But it was just like, I was just focused, bro. And it definitely was a bigger win for me than the first time I won a title, because the first time I won a title, I won it from Career Relic. Career Relic wasn't like I mean, he was a champion, but he wasn't known as like to be one of the top fighters. And you know, I beat him, I knocked him out in the 6th round and stuff like that. But Zepeda is a well-known fighter, a killer, you know, knock out all this big power. And a win over him definitely put me, you know, at the top where I feel like I belong.
That's what's up, man. It was in the 11th round, the battle of nutrition, you know, and I think that it's so is when you perform like that and when a fighter ends it like that, I think it's the ending, is how you won. Sometimes it's not even about winning, but it's how you win and how you lose. And the way that you won that fight is why people right now really are saying that you number one, even though that your defeat with Josh Taylor, which I had as a draw. I've been
Right.
saying since then, I want to see that fight in America. You know, I wanted
Right.
to see that rematch a long time. I wish it would have happened, and maybe it could still happen. But what did you learn from that defeat from Josh Taylor?
Man, that taught me so much, bro. First off, it taught me I can be in a like they basically, when I went over to that country, like I love don't first I want to say I love the UK, I love the fans over there, but I was just it was set up for me. It was set up for me to lose basically over there. When I went over there, it was kind of set up for. I felt like it was set up for me for it to happen just how it was gonna happen, just like that. You know, like it was just everybody. It was like everybody was against me, you know, besides my people, bro. Like everybody was against me in there. They had that night, it was like 19,000 people in the stadium. So, you know, most people was against me. And I just felt like now I know I can go through this. You know what I'm saying? When you got almost 19,000 people born against you, like I know I can go through this now. So I'm just that taught me that about myself. Like the adversity I can go through. Most people can't go through that, bro. I can go through that, and I came out, and on top of that, after that fight, I got way better. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people after a loss, after a defeat, they just kind of they just kind of disappear, you know,
You get
into
depressed, right?
yeah, and I never was like that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, that's a bet. I'm gonna get better. And you know, I'm gonna be a champion again. I'm gonna be a 2-time champion. That's exactly what happened. My bad. Somebody was calling me. Yeah, bro. So, but anyways, Um, but in the fight specifically, as far as fight game plan and stuff, like I just felt like I fought into his fight. I really felt like if I would have boxed him more, and everybody telling me, somebody just told me this, bro. They was like, bro, like it seemed like you just boxing more. And like yeah, like you know, I used to just want to just beat people up and stuff like that, and just go in and bring that dog out as soon as I need to. And it's like, bro, like I don't, I know when I box, I'm a beautiful boxer. Like I don't have to get hit, you know, but
Yeah, yeah.
I do have that dog in me, and I be wanting to fight, but sometimes you don't need that. Just box, and it can come easy, and that's kind of what I've been doing. So, me and him just fought. We just fought for 12 rounds, and like I said, it was a close fight, but I literally we just fought. We locked horns, and we just went at it for 12 rounds. And but I mean, I wouldn't take nothing back about it now, bro, because I know, like I said, now I know I can go in the trenches, and you know, for 12 rounds, I can go in the trenches, and we if we want to fight out, we could do that. You know what I'm saying? So. I'm glad I went through that, bro, and I went through that experience, and it just made me a way better fighter.
Yo, your amateur class is one of my favorite class. You know what I'm saying? You, Andre, the Charlo brothers, Charles Hatley. That was one of my favorite fighters in the amateurs as well. Keith Thurman, you got Gary Russell Jr., the Leo Santa Cruz, the Bud Crawford. That was one of my favorite, Sean Porter, my favorite class, yo. That was and y'all dogs, all of y'all dogs. There's something about that class that each and every one of y'all got that dog. You know what I'm saying? Which of those out of all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Which of you thought was like, yo, it's a surprise that he's in this position right now. And which fighter you felt like, damn, he was so great in the amateurs. What happened? Who was the one that surprised you, and who's the one that like, damn, why you not here? Why you not in the level?
The person that surprised me to be on that level was me. To be honest, you know, it was me, bro. Because I mean, you mentioned all those names, and all those dudes was like multiple time world champions, like now what multiple time national champions, and I never was. Like I was the highest I got was I was ranked number 4 in the country, and I went to Olympic trials. I lost in Olympic trials 2012, and then after I turned pro. But I fought at 152 in the amateurs. So another person you didn't mention was Errol Spence. You know, he was in that.
But he was a little late. All right. I was out because I was thinking about, you know, you 33 years old, or
I'll be 34 tomorrow, bro. But yeah,
all
it's
right.
yeah, but no, but he was in that same class with me. I actually fought Errol twice at 152 in the amateurs. So we was in that. Matter of fact, a lot of those guys you named, they're in the class before me.
Below you, before you. Okay, all right.
Guys, they're in the class before me. I was like like I was with Errol. I remember Gary Russell. I was with like they had doing that Omar Harry. They had doing like Highland Williams. They had Danny Jacobs, Rasheed Warren, Luis Arias. Yeah, those was
Rasheed
like
Warren was a killer.
yeah, that was like my class and stuff like that. So yeah, I think in Deontay Wilder was he 2000? He was
It was
2000.
before 8.
Yeah, he was 8. He was 8. Yes, I forgot who was at 12. I think Dominic Brazil or something like that was number at 12. I don't know. I forgot the heavyweight. But yeah, that was kind of my class, bro.
That's what's up. I love the I'm an amateur head. That's why. So I like to bring the amateurs and amateur stories and stuff like that.
Right.
But leading up right now with the present time, of course, there's a lot of potential opponent. You got you and Teofimo Lopez been going at it. You and Jose Ramirez. You and Ryan Garcia. And I feel like those are big potential fights. Of course, you're not in the same. You know, street sort of say now. You know, everybody's talking about the same of the street stuff. Which one you think is the biggest fight for you? Not just the best fight, but the biggest fight, lucrative fight, for you, and which is you think is the most challenging fight at
Um,
140
honestly,
on paper, because of course you're
well,
a
look,
fighter. You're not.
it's somebody you didn't name. I feel like the biggest fight for me is Adrian Broner. Me and Broner. I feel like that
Yeah.
could be. maybe not maybe like fight wise, but like publicity wise, I think me and him could be a big fight just because our personalities, we know a lot of the same people. We gonna talk, me and him, I like he gonna talk, and I can't hold my tongue either. I gotta talk shit too, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I
Mhm.
am. I don't like, for me, I don't like start it too much, but I just can't let nobody say nothing. It's like I have to say something back. I just can't help it. I think me and him, I think a lot of those guys big fights, but I think it's probably like a Ryan. I mean, that'll be a big fight, man. You named a lot of big fights. Ryan, Tio, those are all big fights, bro. I think those are all those are big fights.
Yeah, and you're in great position, of course. We don't even know if let's say Devin Haney beats Lomachenko, he moves up. He'll probably be in a position because he has a WBC strap in 135 and probably could put himself in position for that. I think that I even did a poll earlier, but I think that people really talk about more the three names. I think it's rematch with Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor, he got injured, so he's not going to be facing Jack Catterall. Maybe Jack Catterall could step in and y'all could fight. But the fight that most people, let's say on my channel and everywhere I go, is the Tio and Regis. What do you feel about Tio, and what do you feel about that matchup? Could it be made? Because there's one side saying that um that Probellum and Top Rank can work together. Can you clarify all of that? Could y'all work together? Can y'all negotiate, or is it hard from your management or Probellum Top Rank? Clarify that for us.
I don't, honestly, bro. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think maybe we could, maybe we can't. I don't know, bro. I mean, I gotta get that. Honestly, bro, I gotta get all that stuff situated. Like probably this week, I would hear this week about what's going on and stuff like that. Um, I mean, yeah, bro. I really don't know. I don't know if Top Rank does business with them. I know they did. I think they did business before, but like right now, I don't. I kind of don't know what's going on with that, bro.
Okay.
But I do. For me, I do want to fight. That's the fights I want. I wanted Tio, and I wanted. I mean, I wanted. Wasn't thinking for Ramirez was my mandatory. That's
Yeah.
why I fight first, and then he said he didn't want to fight because of the money. And now it's Tio. Tio is actually next in line. Tio is my next mandatory. So that's the fight. I definitely want that fight too, for sure. I really do want that fight. So I mean, I will hope that the promoters can come together and get some work done. And if not, bro, if they can't come together, then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. And because I want the fights, bro. I'm not about to just be like, for me, I'm not about to be a champion and just fighting like nobody's, bro. Like I want to fight. For me, I want to fight the best people. Like I told people before, like I don't do this just for like to be a world champion to sit on the belt and just to make money, bro. I want to be number one. Like I
Yeah.
feel like that's what I want to be. I want to be the number one fighter, like in my division, and then eventually number one in the world. That's what I want. I don't want to just just be fighting nobody and stuff. Like it seems like that's kind of what boxing is. Boxing is just it's full of you got champions and they just sit on the belt. And for me, I want to be the best, bro. So I do want to fight, and I fight the biggest fights. And luckily, that these biggest fights are big names, so they will have big money to it. So I don't want
Mhm.
for me, I don't want to let that stuff slip through my fingers right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with Ramirez, it could be hot. With Tio, that could be a hot fight. With Ryan, that could be a hot fight. With Adrian Brown, that could be a hot fight. But eventually, sometimes those fights might not be hot no more. So I want to get
Mhm.
them fighting me while they hot. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what people be doing. They be waiting to somebody lose or somebody do this. And like, bro, I want to get these fights while they hot right now. So yeah, Tio, I'll definitely do that for sure.
And I think that's why people respect you, not just as a fighter, but as you realistic. Like you're not trying to clout, you're not capping. You said it yourself. Like I gotta speak to my team to really see what's really good, you know. And another fighter would just take advantage and be like, man, we could fight. Stop playing around. We could get together, man. You ducking and stuff, and you capping and blah blah. But at least how the way you broke it down is like it's like you ain't even doubting what you're saying. Like that's like what we really want to hear. You're not trying to oversell something that is what it is. Mauricio Suleiman, several days ago, he was in Rap Star Boxing Knowledge, had an interview, and he said that Regis Prograis got a voluntary. So I know that already the WBC have stated that you got a voluntary coming up, and you're not going to be mandated because Jose Ramirez
You didn't take
declined
the
the
fight.
opportunity.
Mhm.
So um I only saw the way that y'all could make that fight happen because it was rumored that the Probellum and Top Rank can't work if it's mandatory and it goes to a purse bid, and then you and Tio can actually figure out yourselves. Then y'all have the more power to deal with that. But I saw y'all BOK Prime talking to Adrian Broner. I would love to see Adrian Broner fight first, because
No, yeah, the fight. I wouldn't even want to fight him right now. I want to see him fight
yeah.
first and see what he got. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that first and all that. But I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight him right now anyway. Let him get his fight out the way, bro. And then we can fight. He say he coming for me, so let's see what he do. And then after that, we'll figure it out. But yeah, bro, for me, I like if that's like I just go with whatever the sanctioning body telling me, bro. That's what I'm gonna do, bro. The sanctioning body told me fight Ramirez next bet. I'm gonna do that, right? He turned the fight down. All right, whatever. Now they saying I'll get a man voluntary. Okay, whatever. Like for me, bro, I don't care, bro. I don't care who it is. I got confidence in myself. Every time I fight, bro, I feel like I'm gonna win. I don't care who across the ring from me, bro. I'm gonna fight him. You know what I'm saying? Because I train too hard not to be running from somebody and be scared of somebody. So like me, like I'm whoever it is, bro. That's who it is.
That's my little broski. Mighty Max Boxing, love a super chat. Good looking out, my brother says, salute Regis. You quote tweeted my tweet where I said that Ramirez ducked you for Comey. Blessings from South Florida. Good looking out, Mighty Max. Yeah, you know what? I understood Jose Ramirez, and shout out to Jose Ramirez and his team. I think they're the one that's been saying that you can't get the fight 65, 35 and things of that nature. But what do you say about this is the second opportunity that he actually, he snubbed? Do you think if a guy is should still be in the rankings where he's getting the opportunity, he's getting mandated to fight, he keep on saying no, should that guy still be in the rankings in your opinion?
I mean, I think he should still be in the race simply because of his resume. He was unified world champion. He was WBC champion for a year, 2 years, whatever he was. Then after that, he grabbed another belt. So he was a unified champion. But yeah, they dropped him. What they did, I think that was the right thing. In the WBC rankings, they did drop him down. At first, he was number 1, and now they dropped him down to like number 6 or number 7.
6, yeah.
Yeah. So that I think that's fair. Drop him down. He should still be in there because he was unified champion. But yeah, bro, you can't how you gonna just keep turning fights down, bro? Like how you don't care. People just don't care about the belts no more. They don't care. And I mean,
is it watered down?
Maybe it is, bro. I mean, maybe it is. Listen, I just feel like if it was me, I would have took the fight 35, 65, whatever, because I believe in myself. Like, how you gonna dictate terms and you're not even a champion? Yeah, you was champion before. I was champion before too. Like, you can't dictate the terms if you're not the champion, bro. That don't make sense. Like, I'm not. This is the 35-65 split. That's not nothing I made up, bro. I didn't say, oh, give him 35%. This is what the WBC said. I didn't say that, bro. It's like they saying, I saw people saying, oh, give him a real offer. I didn't give him the offer, bro. I didn't. Yeah. That's not my offer. This is not a Regis Prograis offer. This is the WBC offer. They get, and really, it's supposed to be 70-30. You know what I'm saying? So they gave him, it's bro. If in all honesty, bro, it's supposed to be 730. So they gave him an extra 5%, bro. He still turned it down. Come on, bro. Like, and he said, all right, he was saying about the money and stuff like that. Listen, bro, if me and him would have fought, I guarantee you would have got more than his minimum. I think his minimum 1.5. If me and him fought, bro, he would have got more than that. So, I mean, whatever, bro. I mean, I feel like he ducked me. I'm gonna keep saying he ducked me. I feel like Jose Ramirez been ducking me for 5 years, bro. Since I've been trying to fight him, I'm champion, and he's still ducking me. I'm the champion now, so let him go fight Richard Comey, bro. I feel like he gonna win that fight. I'm not interested in watching it. I don't think it's worthy of watching that fight because it's just not. I don't know. It's not nothing I would really want to watch.
Yeah, and for the opportunity that he had on the table, you know what I'm saying? It was if you don't like the 65-35 or 70-30, you were supposed to be in that position. It was you that chose, and you got married, got a wedding. You chose that.
Right.
Now the table is turned. Now you the challenger, and it's not like you're just a champion. Like, oh, a guy that this is the first rodeo. You wasn't in the rankings. You was always perceived, even with the defeat with Josh Taylor, as still people still saw it like a draw. Nobody really, it's either 1A, 1A, 1B, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I feel like he should have
I
took the
just
opportunity, in my opinion.
I just feel like if it was me and the other side, they wouldn't offer me 35.65. They would probably offer me like a 15.85. I know what they would do. I know they would, and you know me, bro. I would probably, I won't say I would take it, but I would probably still be like, man, I know my team would be like, no, bro, you know, you can't do 15%. You know what I'm saying? My team would be like, bro, you can't do that. But me as a fighter, bro, I believe in myself so much, but I don't care, bro. I'm gonna get that belt and then I'm gonna dictate the terms. But I know what they will try to do me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just now the shoe is on the other foot, and you know they complained about it. So you know
But
that's what
if they doing to you, if they doing that to you as a champion, imagine if you was a challenger. Shit.
that's what I'm saying. If it was the other way around, that's what I'm saying. If it was the other way around, bro, they would probably offer me 10%. You know, it would probably be 90-10. That's what I'm saying. If it was on the if it was switched around, bro, and he's the champion, I'm the next up challenger. Imagine what they would offer me, bro. Just think about what they would offer me. They would offer me the 35. I'm taking 35. What?
And then you're the risk.
Yeah, they'll probably say 25, or they'll probably say 20, or even 15, or something like that. I know what they'll do, bro. So anything to get away from me, that's what they're gonna do, and they just did it.
Shout out to Theodore. He said, you got robbed against Taylor. You landed harder shots. Good looking out, Theodore, man. Good looking out for the super chat. But yeah, I think the 140-pound division is actually a very intriguing division. It got you, it got Josh Taylor. Again, Gary Antoine Russell may be fighting Matias. The IBF the IBF vacant. No, I'm sorry, I said Matias. I said Gary Antoine Russell versus Puello.
That's for WBA. The
WBA
is versus somebody
Matias
else
and Ponce
for the IBF, right?
So it's very intriguing. And I think it's the most like competition wise. It's like here it is, like close, you know. I don't even know the guys in 135 is going to succeed in 140. If you don't got no pop, I don't know. You know, I like the skills of Haney. I don't know if his power is going to move up against the 140 pounders that have some power, know how to fight on the inside, know how to box, and know how to slug it out. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see. But what's so right now, if you could call the shots, no management, if you could call the shots right now, who would you fight next? Like
Teofimo? Yeah, I fight Teofimo. Yeah. I fight Ramirez and Teofimo, bro. If I can call the shots, like who? Because listen, like mentally, that's what I was prepared for. You know, mentally, they said that I was fighting that that Ramirez is my next mandatory. So for me, mentally, it was Ramirez. That's who I was mentally. And then after that, it was Teofimo. But now I see Ramirez not gonna fight me. So and he got a fight scheduled for. So for me, like if I can fight next, it'll be Teofimo.
Let's go, Teofimo Regis, Madison Square Garden. Springtime, summertime, my city. You feel me? I hope so. That's the fight that I want. Because I just feel like y'all both know how to promote. Y'all style meshes up. Like people be like I know a lot of people critique Teofimo Lopez for the Sando Martin fight. I'm like, hey, yo, but that's not the way the Regis Prograis fight. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know, you might see a different Teo too, because he's not going to be chasing around Regis Prograis. He's going to have to fight. And maybe he's going to feel more comfortable to let his shots off as well. But you also could work the outside. I think that you got one of the best feints in the game. I did a poll on Twitter once. I said, who got the best feints in the game? Regis Prograis, Tyson Fury, Bivol. I forgot who. I think it was Inoue. But I think that I love your feints. And I think that one of the best things that you do is you make fighters reset. Like you don't make fighters comfortable. They don't. So it's like you make them think so much. You make them reset so much with your feints. You could switch to. You show different type of looks. I love your style, and I think this is why you're real hard opponent to beat. I think even right now, Josh Taylor, but I still think that you're the hardest guy to beat. You know,
right. Yeah.
Let me get. Him said, I pride myself on being an objective boxing fan, and I thought you edged the Taylor fight. Respect, champ. Hey, yo, a lot of people since that fight was like, yo.
I know a lot of people think I thought I won the fight. Listen, bro, I thought I won the fight too. I just feel like if we was I watched the fight a few times back, and I mean, I same thing. I thought I won the fight. You know, I feel like if the fight was here in my country, bro, I definitely would have won the fight. And then we're not even gonna
Yeah,
talk about all the stuff that happened leading up to the fight. You know, it just was a lot. You know what I mean? But you don't get excuses or nothing like that. It was just, you know, it was
facts.
stuff going on into the fight and stuff like that. But I mean, I definitely want a rematch one day, and hopefully I could. But you know, we'll see. If not, then it is what it is, bro. Like it's not. It's like it's only lessons, bro. It's no L's in life, bro. It's only lessons. I just learned from that, and it made me better. You know what I'm saying? If I would never like lost a decision in that fight, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. You know, like if you look at you know, after that, you know, he became undisputed. He beat Ramirez, but then, you know, he lost to Catterall, and you know, now he got all kinds of stuff like that. And people not even bringing Josh Taylor up no more. You know, like everybody just talking about me, and I'm the one that, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one that came
Look,
out 3 years ago. So like, look how it is. Look how things play itself. That's how, you know, that's how it be sometimes.
but it's not. That's what I was saying earlier. It's not if you win or lose, but sometimes it's how you win and how you lose, and that's why
Right.
nobody came out that ring as a loser. You know, respectfully. DC, one of the members of the channel, asks, "How long do you see yourself staying at 140? And if no, what will be your heaviest division?"
Um. So honestly, bro, I can stay at 40 my whole career if I want to. I'm getting older. Like I said, my birthday tomorrow, so I can like I'm getting older, and yeah, bro, I'm getting older, and I feel like I can stay at 140 my whole career because you know I've been doing things wrong my whole career, and I just hired a nutritionist. Like so, my not the last fight, but the fight before that with Tyrone McKenna in Dubai, I had a nutritionist, and that was his first fight working. And bro, I make the weight so easy right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I make that 140 so easy right now. I feel good, everything. So, if I want to, I can stay at 140 the rest of my career. It'll just
That
be like going up to 47. That's all. Like say a big fight or something like that. But I mean, I think all the big fights is at 40 right now. So I think I'm gonna stay at 140. I ain't struggling nothing like that. I can make it easy.
and I think you know what that's very very important. Like, and I heard you talk about the nutrition that have changed your, you know, change you as a fighter, change you. That's why you feel like you can stay in 140. We hear a lot of these fighters, you know, having trouble with weight cut. You know, look at Tio, look at Jojo Diaz, look at Shakur Stevenson. He had to get stripped from his belts because he couldn't make the weight. A lot of people struggling with weight. You know, is that because they lack the nutrition, or is that, you know how boxing is, you know, they're trying to get that advantage and be weight bullies.
Some people just be some. I mean, it depends. Everybody different. Some people don't be disciplined. Now, my nutritionist, he worked with some people before. He worked with some big names, and he said like nobody is like a lot of people just not as disciplined as me. When it comes to boxing, bro, I'm very very disciplined. Now, one thing I wasn't disciplined out for a long time, it was the food. I wasn't disciplined with the food, but now I'm even disciplined with the food and stuff like that. So you know, a lot of fighters just not. They're not disciplined. They'll go cheat and they'll do different things and for me, that was what I was lacking. Like I'm when it come to training, bro, I'm super disciplined. You know, like I'm gonna train every day. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. It was two things I wasn't disciplined. I don't sleep as much as I need to, and I still can work on that a little bit. So
You got the kids, man. You got the kids. It's hard.
my recovery, I can work on that. I'm not gonna lie, I can work on recovery a little more, sleeping and recovery and stuff like that a little more. I don't do that as much, and it was the food, you know. So now I did change food up. I I'm more disciplined with that. But yes, a lot of people, I think a lot of people is just the food. People they just not doing right with the food. And a lot of people in the off camp too, in the off season, you still gotta be kind of consistent with food, so you can't go crazy. And that's what a lot of people
Yeah.
do.
That's what's up, man. That's education for the fans out there. But I've been also wanted to ask you this. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen your boy Jamal Charlo in the ring, man. I want to see him in the ring. I do want to see Demetrius Andre and Jamal Charlo fight. That's one of the biggest fights for me. When we see him in the locker room, if you could share, you know what I'm saying? How is Jamal Charlo doing? You know what I'm saying? The last time we heard, you know, social media. We
Yeah,
don't want to get into that personal issue, but what is it? You speak to him. Is he ready to get back in the ring or what?
he still got he got personal stuff going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got some hard personal stuff going
Mm.
on. A lot of people, you know, they talk about him, but you know, dude going through he going through some stuff now. You know, he definitely getting better and stuff like that. But you know, like the state he was in, he didn't need to fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't, bro.
Mm.
So I know he's a champion, all that type of stuff. But yeah, he got some personal stuff going on. But I think like I think he's way better, and he's always same thing. He's disciplined. He's always training and stuff like that. I was just by his house like not last weekend, but the weekend after, the weekend before that. We all talk, and he's still cool and all that stuff. He's still disciplined. He's still trained, but I think he getting better. But yeah, he just had. I mean, everybody saw it, bro. It ain't nothing. I ain't saying nothing. Nobody don't
Yeah.
know, bro. He had like personal stuff going on, so he kind of had to figure that stuff out. And he's still going through a little bit, but he way better right now.
That's what's up, man. People forget that fighters are human too. You know what I'm saying? They go through stuff. We go through, fatherhood, baby mama, wife, all that, even health, everything and stuff like that, man. People got to remember that fighters are still human. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're warriors, and we take advantage that we think that there's some chicken or pit bulls and stuff like that. They got no feelings, things of that nature. But
Yeah.
hopefully he is well. Hopefully he gets back in the ring. I think a lot of people want to see him back in the ring. I want to see him back in the ring, but that's cool. And hey, keep being the friend that you are, man. People need people like you by their side. Let me get this. EA Lou says, salute Regis. I hope you fight Tio so he can whoop your head. Oh shit, we got haters out here, huh? Not haters, I'm gonna say, but of course, man, people,
Yes, bro,
not everybody could be your fan. Not anybody could be your fan,
Listen, bro, nobody can upset me, bro. This boxing, bro, it ain't nothing personal, bro. Nobody can upset me, bro. Look, all I want you to do is whoever said that, bro, bet your money on Tio. Bet your money on Tio. That's all I want you to do. Bet your money on Tio. Ain't nothing hurt more than when you get hit with them pockets. That's all. You know what I'm saying? You can talk up, but when you get them pockets hit, that's always a difference. So that's all I want you to do, bro. Bet some money. Bet a big amount too. I don't want to get nobody business and stuff like that. But bet a nice size amount that you comfortable with. Now I don't know people, like I said, I don't know people financially looking like, but bet some money that you comfortable with that'll hurt you a little bit. But if you win, it'll make you some money. Now do that, and then after that holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Alone or something like that.
Ted Baylor said, if you could name 3, maybe 5 fights you want to happen before you retire, who would they be against? Shout out to Ted Baylor. Shout out to the super chat. If you want to answer that, champ.
Tio, Ryan, Adrian Broner, Javante Davis, and Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor number 1 on that list. But yeah, that's 5 right there. That's 5. If I get them 5 right there, then yeah,
that's
bro.
it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Let me ask you that, because I asked you this question before when you was talking, but what do you think about the belts right now? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they don't. You hear Ryan Garcia be like, belts ain't nothing. You can see Tank Davis's career is not really moved to attain that type of legacy. You see people just dropping the belt. Josh Taylor dropped 3 of his belts. You know what I'm saying? After being undisputed, but hold on to 1. What do you feel that should change in boxing, and do you feel like belts are watered down? And if they are, how do we change it so they could hold weight again?
I mean, I think in certain situations they water down, in certain situations they not. It all depends on the fighter. It definitely all depends on the fighter and who has them. So, yeah, it's all a case by case. We never could say that belts are watered down. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on, for me, it all depends on who has the belt. That's what it depends on for me. Who has the belt, what could make it watered down and stuff like that. Of course, Ryan Garcia gonna say that he don't have no belts. Now, yeah, he's popular and stuff like that, but he doesn't have no belts. The person at his, for me, like, so is Ryan Garcia at 35 or 40? If he's at 35, the person that has the belts, I don't feel like he could beat that person, which is Devin Haney. I don't feel like Ryan Garcia could beat Devin Haney. He has all the belts. Okay. At 40, I have a belt. I definitely don't feel like he could beat me. Josh Taylor has a belt. I don't feel like he could beat Josh Taylor. Puello has a belt. I don't really know. I really haven't seen him fight too much. And then the other belt is, it's up in the air right now. So, yeah, people gonna say, yeah, the belts won't matter when they don't have a belt. But I'm pretty sure as soon as he get a belt, then he's gonna be everywhere with the belt on his, he's gonna be everywhere with the belt on his neck. So it's just a case, but I think it's a case by case. Yeah, sometimes, guess what? I feel like the belts are watered down, but sometimes they not watered down. Sometimes they really do mean something.
It's true. I give the example. Tyson Fury, Usyk, the belts matter. Bud versus Spence, the belts matter. When it was Shakur Stevenson, did it matter for him to go fight Gutierrez or Joe Cordina? Bob Arum said nobody want to pay for that fight. You know what I'm saying? And nobody really ain't nobody. You ain't never hear nobody say, "Yo, Shakur Stevenson better go for undisputed and fight Gutierrez." So did the belt matter when Gutierrez had it? Nah, I don't think so.
It didn't matter because I think Shakur is so. My bad. Somebody was calling me. Yeah. So now I think with Shakur, everybody knew who was gonna win the fight. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody know like Shakur's skill level was so high to where like people was like, man, I'm not gonna watch that because they know, they know how high his level was. But with like you said, with Bud and Errol and with Tyson Fury and Usyk, those belts they definitely matter. So it's
case by case basis. Shout out to Halim. He works with the Josh Taylor team. He says, Punch Drunk, tell the champ, much respect. I will pass the message on to Josh Taylor. Shout out to Halim.
cool with me, bro. Cool with me.
That's the fight. Let's go through a couple of fights before you go. I know you're a bit busy guy. Couple of fights if you want to predict. Of course, I ain't gonna say Bud Crawford, Earl Spence. I'm tired of that, man. That's watered down, over marinated. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to see it. Let's go. Earl Spence, Keith and Tom Thurman. They said Keith and Tom Thurman. They said that he's been out the loop. He only lost to Manny Pacquiao, a split decision. Everybody throwing him in the garbage or something like that. I don't know why. I got a lot of respect for Keith Thurman. What you think about Earl Spence versus Keith and Tom Thurman?
I mean, I think that's a real good fight. It's a grudge match too. They don't, like Errol don't like him. Keith didn't want to give him the opportunity at first, so they didn't like him. They don't. I don't think they like each other. I think it's gonna be kind of an entertaining press conference. Keith never back down. He not scared of nobody. I think it's gonna be a good fight, but I think inactivity will play a part. And then at the same time, I still think Errol is better than him anyway. So I think I definitely feel like Errol is gonna win. Yeah, I think Errol.
Okay, Vasily Lomachenko versus Devin the Dream Haney.
And I got Haney. Just younger, bigger. But I think it's gonna be a hard fight because Lomachenko he's still a beast, bro. You talk about, this dude was #1 pound for pound. So I think, the dude's still a beast and stuff like that. But I'm just leaning more towards Devin. They feel like he's hungry and Devin is big, bro. They got the ring together. Devin is way bigger than Lomachenko. Yeah. So I got Devin, but I think it's gonna be I do think it's gonna be a harder fight for Devin than people expect.
David Benavidez versus Kalen Plant just got announced March. Who you got that fight?
I got David Benavidez, bro. That dude's a beast, bro. I saw him in the gym. Like David Benavidez is a beast, bro. I got Plant Cole, bro. He good, but I just think skill wise, David Benavidez is just more superior. A little younger too, and just strong, fast. I got David Benavidez.
Stephen Fulton versus Uwe, the undisputed bantamweight champion of the world, moving up.
That's a good ass fight. Now that's a real good fight. If people don't know about this fight, they should definitely tune into this fight. I mean, a lot of people, people that's not boxing people, they might not know this fight, but this fight is a good ass fight, bro. That's two real good fighters, bro. I don't know. I really can't pick that fight. I mean, both of those are like those dudes. Both those dudes can fight for sure. NOE, he fought on. I think he fought on one of my undercards or something like that before. I don't know, in a tournament or something like that. But
you had the tournament. Yeah, you had that Muhammad Ali tournament.
That dude is he's a beast, bro. But Stephen Fulton he's also a beast too. He trains with Julian also out there in LA. So yeah, bro. I mean that's a good. Yeah, that's a good fight. People really want to watch. Should watch.
Usyk versus Fury.
Same thing. I got Fury, but man, is like I think with the Fury, so the UK fighters in general, they are very good at mental warfare, right? They're good at talking, they're good at all this, and I think that really with Fury and Wilder, that played a real big part on Wilder. It really messed with his head. You could tell it really messed with him. But Usyk don't barely speak English, so yeah. I don't think
I feel.
I very feel, bro. He don't barely speak English. Can't get that dude here. He's not scared of Tyson Fury at all. So I still got Tyson Fury just because, but that mental warfare type of thing, that's not gonna be there for him. This time that's not gonna be there for him. So but I like I said, I still got Tyson Fury, but man, Usyk is Usyk is a beast too, bro. But I edge Tyson Fury.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I can't see nobody beating Tyson Fury, bro. I even think Joe Joyce and Tyson Fury is more competitive because the size. I think that's I don't know, man. That's Tyson Fury is a tough outing. Um, how would since you said that was your number one fight, if you had a choice to fight anybody, would be Teofimo Lopez, Madison Square Garden, right? Madison Square Garden, New York City, right? The Mecca, right?
I think that fight better in Vegas.
Come on, man. You know, I don't want to travel out there, man.
Come on, bro. Hey, I can't fight all these dudes hometown, bro. I'm the champion, bro.
Okay, all right.
From New York. Put that in Vegas, bro. Put that in.
I'm being spoiled. I just want to be spoiled. That's all, man.
It's far, bro. I think that's a Vegas. I really think that's a Vegas fight anyway. That's a big. I mean, Madison Square Garden is, I think that's like number 2 on the list, but Vegas got to be probably number 1. I think that's a Vegas.
All right, you the champ. You the champ.
Guys out there, I know he's from New York and stuff like that, but I still think it's a. You got to put this. I can't fight his hometown, but we got to put it in Vegas.
All right. Let me be fair. All right, I'll go to Vegas, damn it. But yeah, how would that fight end up?
You talk about me and Tio?
TOU. He's gonna go to the decision. Is it gonna be a beatdown? Is it gonna?
I think I stop him. Bro. I really think I can hurt him. Like hurt him for real. Like I think I stop him, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I just think I really feel like I can stop him. I just feel like mentally I'm too strong. He already questioned himself in the ring. Now he said, "Oh, I did that on purpose." Nah, you didn't do that. Nobody would never do that on purpose. He already questioned himself, and I met Tio a few times, bro. Like Tio,
yeah, I know y'all got pictures together. I see.
We got pictures. I met him a few times, bro. I know his personality and stuff like that. I know him, bro. Like Tio is not like what he portrays to the media. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he's not portrayed to the media and stuff like that. I think, and he's a cool dude, bro. Like his daddy, I think gonna get him a lot of shit. I think his daddy is really messing him up. I think, but
Nostradamus.
I think his daddy is gonna get him into a world of trouble. But the thing is, bro, his daddy can't fight for him. That's the thing. I gotta fight his son. So I feel like I can hurt him, bro. I feel like I can hurt him. I think he's like, for me, I had Tio at the best when it was all at 35. For me, I thought Tio was the best one with the goods, right? But then I seen what I'm just gonna break them down. You seen Kambosos, and yeah, they got the thing where he had some type of condition. He went to the hospital. Yeah, we can say all that, but still, Kambosos beat him. Kambosos put him on his ass. You got the dude Sandor Martin is a really light puncher, and he put him down, right? Maybe 2 times, but he definitely put him down 1 time for sure. And I'm a big 140, and I'm strong, and I hit real hard. I got a chin. I can box. I can definitely bring the dog out, and I just feel like I really do feel like I can hurt him. Like I can really hurt him.
Hey, yo, people know Tio my guy.
I know he is. I know.
Tio my guy. But I also said in 140, that's the toughest match. That's the 50-50 fight at 140. Like before, right. Yeah, you chopped it. I said the legacy fight for him. I said Tank Davis because, of course, that's a big fight as well. But now 140, Regis Prograis is the toughest fight. I think that you're his toughest fight. Even with Josh Tate, I still see that Regis and you're the toughest fight for him at 140. And I love the style. Shout out to Tio Senior.
I ain't tripping. I know it's y'all guys. Y'all from New York. I hear the accent. It's cool, bro. It ain't no hard feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Hell no, of course not. Some people, that you do. I do boxing and I do, journalists or media or whatever. And yeah, there's some fighters, they be like, oh, you give props to this fighter. I ain't gonna do no interview with you. Like, nah, you ain't gonna ask. It's like that, I don't know why. I do feel like, me doing this, there's fighters that are emotional more than so, but it's like I told you earlier, like you like one of the realest ones, like you don't answer things, you're not capping, you're not trying to oversell yourself. You don't need none of that. You just keep it straight up. If you're cool with somebody, you're cool. If you respect this fighter, you respect this fighter. You're gonna whoop that ass, it is what it is. Business is business, no hard feelings. But piggyback off that, when you was talking about his mental state, Do you understand him like you understand Jamal Charlo, your friend? Like, is it something that you got to be right mentally in this game? Sometimes you can have all the skills in the world, but if you're not mentally ready, maybe don't step inside that ring, and things of that nature. So, do you feel like that's what's going on with Tio? In your opinion, it's more mental than
Definitely, it definitely sound like it. I mean, listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you this like the happy, and I gotta go. I'm gonna let y'all know this is my last one. I
oh yeah,
gotta
my
go.
fault.
My son at practice, but yeah, bro. Like the happy fighter is the best fighter is the happy fighter, right? The fighters that's mad going through all that, they're not gonna be the good fighter. The happy fighter is gonna be the best fighter, bro. That's just how it be. So yeah, the mental is a big aspect. It's a real big part of the boxing game, bro. It really is, you know. But I can see, but let me tell you this. Even with that being said, you still have to go through these things. You still have to, like, even as a man, bro, you have to go through these things and you still have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can't give her the excuse of, oh, I've been through this. I've been through this. You know, like, because if you look at all these fighters in history, bro, everybody been through stuff. Like, everybody go through stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, bro. People go through things all the time. You know, like, that's just, I mean, it's
you
just
got to
about,
overcome it. You got to
you got
overcome it.
you look at Floyd. Floyd was one of his fights, I think, after Guerrero or something, like he was going to jail. You know what I'm saying, for 3 months or something like that. You know, like that messes with you, bro. That really does mess with you. So, it it goes both ways, bro. But it depends on it all depends on that fight and what they, you know, like it all for me. It's a case by case. It all depends on the fight. You still have to go through things, bro. In life, you're gonna go through things. Like everybody, no matter who you are, you've been through something. You're gonna go through something. You're gonna go through stuff for the rest of your life. No matter who you are on this planet, you have to go through obstacles. You know what I'm saying? So this is just our sport. So it is what it is. You got to do it.
But good looking out, champ. Thank you again. 140-pound champ, WBC champion, Regis Prograis. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Can't wait to see who's gonna be your next opponent. Keep on doing your thing, being a family man, being an example, fatherhood, everything. Go to your son's practice. My fault, I held you out for like an hour, but thanks, brother. God
All right, bro.
bless.
All right, holla at y'all.
All right. Shout out to Regis Prograis. Shout out to Regis Prograis, man. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button, baby. Let's go. My fault, Tip Bayless. I wanted to get that question in. But good looking now. Thoughts on fighters on not running miles and stuff like that. I wanted to get that. My fault. But you know, sometimes when I'm gonna lose my train of thought and lose the question I wanted to ask him and stuff like that. But good looking out, Tip Bayless. I got your other questions in. My fault, but God bless. Iceman, my fault as well. But good looking now. New Orleans Superdome. New Orleans Superdome. Hey, I wanted to be Madison Square Garden, the Mecca, man. But I understand that's Vegas. That's a Vegas fight, neutral ground. I understand. Good looking out, Iceman. Good looking out, man. Let me know how y'all feel about the interview. Of course, we're gonna chop it up. Good looking out, Rod, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Hey, yo, man, become a member to the channel, bro. Come on, y'all. Don't leave your brother out here, Mr. Moonshine, hanging like that. Support the channel, support the grind. Tomorrow, we got Sean Porter. Interview Sean Porter at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We got Sean Porter in the building. Probably Wednesday. We got Wednesday. Let me see who got Wednesday. Probably surprise y'all with another guest on Wednesday. But tomorrow we got Sean Showtime Porter. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna be talking about a lot of things that we in the sport of boxing, meaning training regimens, science, the matchups, the potential matchups 2023, the business of boxing. Is like I said, we need to learn more about the business of boxing. Need to ask these fighters. And look what Regis Prograis was talking about earlier. He was talking about like, hey yo, I need to talk to my team to see what's really if we could do business with Teofimo Lopez. You understand what I'm saying? At least he didn't go. Another fighter, I'm gonna tell you like this. Another fighter could looking out more. Another fighter would have been like, hey yo, man, we could do the fight. But I like that he said, you know, Pro Bellum, Top Rank. I know my team probably don't do business with their team. I got to talk to my team to see what's going on, because at the end of the day, I want these big fights. That's when you know, see, that's not capping at all. That's when you know that Regis Prograis is speaking logically, objectively. He's not trying to oversell anything. He's not trying to throw nobody in the dirt. Let me figure it out with my team. I got to ask my team some questions. You understand what I'm saying? And look, I'm going to tell you like this. The same thing when we talk about Bud Crawford or early true spins. Earl Spence didn't get the fight. He should have been like, wait, but hold on. Let me talk to my team. Like, hey, yo, my man. I don't give a damn if I gotta go to BLK to get to get Terrence Crawford. I want to become a dispute, and there's some money over there. What's going on? Secure that bag for me. I don't give a damn about Showtime. I don't give a damn about Fox. No. I'm the fighter. This is my legacy. This is my bread. This is my money. You're my manager. You're going to do what I say. Secure me that bag. I don't care if it's in BOK Prime. I don't care if it's MySpace. I don't care if it's AOL. I don't care. I don't care what app it is. I don't care if it's xnxx.com. Shout out. Hey, that's crazy. But anyway, I don't give a damn where the damn fight is. Secure me that fight right now. And I just feel like when it comes to Bud Crawford or Earl True Spence, and, you know, I just mentioned that fight because I believe that sometimes these fighters don't want to speak up with their own team. Like, nah, you give me this fight, bro. Don't tell me who I'm. No. Hey, my friend. Hey, no, because, you know, I think that this fight could be better in Showtime. ¿Qué better in Showtime? Showtime. Dame esa pelea ahora, mimita, para magogazo. Coño, ¿qué? I want to get Bud Crawford right now, all right? Así mimito, right, my friends? Hey, yo, man, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Please, man, if you want to become a member, show your boy, Mr. Moonshine, support. You can have the Drunk Nation special. You can have the Moonshine special. And my apologies for the I couldn't send the link so you could, you know, sometimes the interviewers, they want to be interviewed and they don't want distractions. I'm not gonna put somebody else on the panel if they don't want to. Some of them are okay with it, some of them don't want it. He said MySpace is old news. No. I don't give a damn if it's in MySpace either. I don't give a damn if the fight was on MySpace. I believe like this, and I'm gonna say this. This is my conclusion of Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford left the negotiation table. Earl Spence didn't chase him. I believe that both, my opinion, from the outside looking in, and what up, Halim? I feel both negotiated in bad faith. I believe it's both of their faults. I know in the YTBC, good looking out, Halim. I appreciate you, my brother. I understand in this community, people want to pick a corner. People want to pick a narrative. The narrative makes you feel good. If you're a Bud Crawford fan that hates the PBC, you love the channels, is going to go after the PBC. Shout out to all the boxing content creators. Y'all do what y'all got to do to make y'all money and stuff like that. Y'all do what y'all got to do to create a narrative or create your perspective or opinion or whatever, right? But looking at the surface and what happened in the surface, right? Bud Crawford took himself out of the negotiation table. He has something in his back pocket, which is BLK Prime, David Avanesian. And then y'all already know that Earl Spence and PBC had that Keith Thurman in their back pocket as well. I believe that both of them negotiated in bad faith, in my opinion. 1 foot in and 1 foot out. People didn't dial in on this and push everybody aside. They didn't do that. So in my opinion, they both negotiated in bad faith. I didn't think they wanted to fight as bad as we wanted to fight. I don't think they wanted it for their legacy the way that we wanted it for their legacy. You could tell that these guys are friends. They ain't going at one another and stuff like that. It is what it is. This is my opinion about Bud and Spence. And for me, from now on, if you want my opinion, you come to the channel, want my opinion. I don't give a damn about the fight, to be honest. I just got to tell you how it is. I see people still debating, still fighting one another. Earl Spence, Bud Crawford, both did not want the fight as bad as we wanted the fight. That's it. We cannot want the fight more than them. We cannot want to enhance their legacy more than they want to enhance their own legacy. You feel me? We don't see this in the. Can you imagine? And I said this in the live. Do you think? Now put it this way, right? Do you think watching Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant, you think as a fan, do you think that you wanted more than Michael Jordan? Just if you know Michael Jordan, do you think as a fan that do you want to win more than Michael Jordan? Or you know that Michael Jordan want that win more than anybody in the mother effing world? Do you think that you want it as a fan more than Kobe Bryant? Nah, that's what we was amazed by Kobe Bryant, because you know nobody wanted more than Kobe. But in boxing, I feel like the fans wanted more than some of these fighters. And this is the reason why fighters, if you listen up, this is the reason why a lot of fans don't respect fighters the way they should, the way they used to, because you're showing us, we identifying that you don't want it as much as that we wanted more than you. We cannot want Bud Crawford or Earl Spence more than y'all want each other. We can't. How? And that's what's happening to the sport of boxing. I think they got to hold themselves accountable. We got to move forward. And this is why I'm very, very supportive. I'm highly supportive of Thurman and Spence. We talk about the titles being watered down. I don't. I think the titles are watered down, and I agree with Regis Prograis. I think it depends on who's holding it. I think depends on the potential matchup. It ain't matter. Shakur Stevenson seeking to become undisputed. Nobody shamed him, but people will shame Earl and Bud. People will shame Tyson Fury or Usyk if they don't seek undisputed, because I believe the belts are heavy in those type of examples. Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis is one of the most lucrative fights. One of the most lucrative fight, and it has no belts attached to it. You saw Kell Brook and Amir Khan. They sold out when the fight was announced and the tickets went on sale. They sold out in 6 hours. There was no belts on the line. Thurman and Earl Spence, no belts on the line. I think it's gonna, and I stick if they fight it in Vegas, I think it's gonna be sold out. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But we got fighters like Regis Prograis, we got fighters like Teofimo Lopez that will go for legacy. We got fighters like Inoue that go for legacy. We got fighters like Stephen Fulton that go for legacy. We got Alexander Usyk that go for legacy. We got Canelo Alvarez that go for legacy. We know the fighters. We identify with the fighters that they want to go for legacy. Legacy reigns supreme. And there's other fighters that sometimes they let their management, their promotion run their career, and what they lose out, they're getting a purse right now, but they lose out in attaining a legacy. So when it's retired, you don't have nothing, you know? In the end of the day, look, I love Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis, but whoever the winner is, in the bottom, there ain't gonna be no titles. There ain't gonna be no nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna go to the Hall of Fame and be like, I didn't win nothing. You know, I just want to fight. So, again, man, y'all wanna support Bossy Logically and Objectively channel. You know, like I told him, Teo my guy. Teofimo Lopez, my guy. You know what I'm saying? He's my guy. He's my friend. Teofimo Lopez Senior. Shout out to Teofimo Lopez Senior. But I'm gonna break it down Bossy Logically and Objectively. This is the hardest fight for Teofimo Lopez in 140, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? This is the hardest fight in my opinion. But the styles mesh. You know, Teofimo Lopez is going to have the openings to do some work, and Regis Prograis is going to have the openings to do some work, because they're both offensive fighters. They both come forward. They're both also smart, you know, when they want to box. They box the punches, but I believe their styles is more aggressive and they take the risks. So I think it's going to be an epic fight. Regis wants to fight. That's his first priority right now. And he's going to go check with his team to see what's going on, if they could deal with, if Probella could deal with Top Rank. And then probably we see what Teofimo Lopez is going to be saying. He meets up with Top Rank, and it's good. Both of these guys got meetings with their own team, and Teo will have to tell his team, like, yo, man, I know y'all ain't doing no work with Probella. Well, that's the rumor. Y'all better get me that fight. I want to become WBC champion. Regis Pro is going to be like, hey, yo, that's my biggest fight. I'm going to be 35 years old, 34 years. I'm going to be 34 years old, man. I ain't no young. I need some big fights out here, all right? So I think if Teofimo Lopez put the pressure on Top Rank, Regis put the pressure on Probellum, become bosses within y'all, you know, within y'all team, and run it, then we're going to get the fight. Teo got to put pressure on Top Rank. Regis got to put pressure on Probellum. Both of these guys want the fight. That's their first priority. Let's make it happen. Nobody is standing in your way. WBC is giving a voluntary. Hopefully, I would have loved to give I would have loved they would have made them a mandatory, because then Teofimo Lopez could have took it like to Percival, like he did George Camboso. But it's a voluntary. Teo and Regis is lined to fight. You know what I'm saying? I think they should be fighting next. They both want it. Let's make it happen. Let's go. And boxing fan Lopez loses to Prograis at this point. We gonna see another training camp. We gonna see again. Of course, people gonna look at and to be honest, I don't think that he struggled as much as people want to say he struggled. I was a Madison Square Garden. I think that Sandor Martin just didn't want to. Sandor Martin did not want to win. Let's be honest. He was running all over the place like Forrest Gump. You know, I think that people just hate Teofimo Lopez so much that, you know, even if he would have knocked out Sandor Martin, y'all would have been like, who's Sandor Martin? Y'all would have been like that. I feel y'all would have never gave him no credit, because at the end of the day, he won that fight, and Sandor Martin is top 5 in the 140-pound division. So look at the resume of Teofimo Lopez, and he still don't get no credit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he need to fight that George Kambosos. Maybe. But anyway, let's say if he fights George Kambosos, I did a poll right after the fight, and I said, who you think win the rematch? And most of the people said Teofimo Lopez, so he knocks out George Kambosos. You gonna say, boy, yo, Devin Haney outboxed the shit of George Kambosos and stuff like that. Y'all still going. Teofimo Lopez will have to beat Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor to regain that type of respect that y'all had once before, in my opinion. And I'm talking about the haters, because I think fans, they're gonna love Tio regardless. But I have a hell of respect for Lopez. It's not about the latest fights. I just see Prograis hungrier since he doesn't get the same clout. I do think that Tio got the better resume, though. I do think so. But again, I had to draw the Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor. I would love to see that fight again as well. But hopefully it happens, man. Good looking out for the people that tune in. Love y'all. Share this live. I'm gonna cut up a little bit so it could be easier for people to see the highlights of this interview. Become a member to the channel. Hopefully I could support my grind and the movement and become a member. Thank you for the people that send y'all super chats. Brian Guzman in the building. Yes, man, that's the fight that they both want. That's it. Regis said Tio. Tio says Regis. Let's get this fight done. We should just be talking about it. Let's pump this fight up and let's put some pressure on the promoters, on the Richard Schaefer's. I don't know if he's with Richard, the Pro Bellum, Top Rank, Todd the Buff, ESPN. This is a big fight. I think that ESPN should throw the bag for this fight. It's a great fight. Championship fights. Teofimo Lopez has the opportunity to become 2-division world champion and beating Regis Prograis. And he's only 18 fights, 18-1. Can you imagine if Tio beats Regis Prograis with the resume? I dare anybody hate that young man. But if Regis Prograis, if he goes out there and beats Teofimo Lopez, I still think that's one of the best. I think that's the second best name for him to beat. You know what I'm saying? It'll still be epic for Regis Prograis as well. So shout out to Brian Guzman. Shout out to the member, man. Shout out to NE Boxing Fan Punch. Keep going, homie. I look forward to them in the evening. Thank you. I appreciate you, my brother. Tomorrow we got Sean Porter tomorrow. You're one of the best. Good looking now, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Weird TV. What happened to Fito de la Familia? Weird TV. ¿Qué pasó, my friend? Punch, you think Tio gets Regis or Josh first? Get Regis. Get Regis. If you can't get Regis, get Jack Catterall. If they're gonna have an interim, get Jack Catterall. Because even if I think I don't like a lot of belts, but we see that Josh Taylor is letting go of belts. So if you can fight for the interim versus Jack Catterall, and if he beats Jack Catterall, that'll make it interesting because a lot of people believe that Jack Catterall beat Josh Taylor. So I think look, 140 you can mix and match it is hard, but ain't nothing easier than 140. Ain't nothing. Any boxer top 10, if you're looking for easy work, ain't nothing easy at 140. Even the guys that don't have title, ain't nothing easy. Gary Antoine Russell, ain't nothing easy. Ain't nothing easy. You know what I'm saying? Sergey Lipinets is back at 140. Ain't nothing easy even with Sergey Lipinets. Ain't nothing easy out there. Ponce, Matias, Puello, ain't nothing easy. You know what I'm saying? And then these guys on 135 going to be moving up. Ain't easy for them too. If you don't got no pop, these guys at 140, they fight. You know what I'm saying? They're men out here. Josh Taylor's a man. He ain't no boy. Regis Prograis is a man. He ain't no boy. All these guys at 140 is 30 plus, and they fight. So punt. He'd be a top dog if T.O. beats, man. He'd be the top dog. Man, look. I dare anybody hate on this young man if he beats Regis Prograis, bro. What? Hey, yo, I told a lot of people, don't live the moment. Don't live the moment. Hey, yo, y'all remember when Roberto Duran lost to De Jesus, and De Jesus was a good fighter, and then he went up in weight and beat Sugar Ray Leonard. Y'all be writing the ending story already. Stop writing the ending story for these fighters, y'all. Stop writing the ending story just because they see one blemish. Look at Regis Prograis right now, y'all. He lost to Josh Taylor, but who's the champion right now? And who's still right now arguably considered as the number 140 pounder in the world. Yeah, he had an L. Y'all, the problem is the fans, y'all be writing their story already. You know what I'm saying? There's fighters that has taken an L early in their career and they became legends. Look at Bernard Hopkins early in his career. Legend. Marquez early in his career. Legend. Manny Pacquiao was getting put down left and right. 8th division world champion. 8th division world champion. Manny Pacquiao regarded as one of the greatest ever. Top 10 or top 5. Manny Pacquiao, the ambassador, the son of the humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of them all. The gods. Manny Pacquiao. He was getting put down left and right. Knocked out, body shot. People want to talk about, oh, your weak body shot. That was Manny Pacquiao back in the days. Huh? And look at him now. So don't be writing the story, y'all. Don't be writing the story. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder, yeah, he lost to only one man, Tyson Fury. But I'm going to tell you like this. Deontay Wilder could knock out any goddamn man in the world. Any fighter Deontay Wilder could knock out. He could knock out Usyk. He could knock out Anthony Joshua. He could knock out Andy Ruiz. He could knock out everybody. I see a lot of people hating on Wilder, but you know, right? You gonna bet? Do you want to bet that he won't knock out this person? You want to bet on that? Yeah, right. Stop writing the story, man. Not everybody gonna be undefeated. Not everybody is Floyd Mayweather, y'all. You know, stop being a bougie fan. Stop being a bougie fan. It's a journey. All right, it's ups and downs. Hopefully that, you know, Jamal Charlo get his mental state in order. Hopefully things are good with his family. His wife, I think they hopefully they co-parenting good. I know a lot of people in this community likes to jump on Jamal Charlo, jump him like fans and stuff like that. I'm not with that, man. I'm not with that trying to gang up on a fighter that's down. You know, we ain't do it with Adrian Broner over here in Punsh Drunk Boxing. When he was going through his thing and his alcoholism, we praying out here. When Earl Spence was going through his thing, we praying for Earl True Spence. All right. So we praying for Jamal Charlo. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, everything gets easy for him. You know, hopefully he's the father the type of father that needs to be there for his children, co-parenting, hold it together and stuff like that. We don't want to see waste of talent. So hopefully he's doing good. This is Punch Drunk Boxing. We break things down boxing logically and objectively. We preserve the sport of boxing. We preserve the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. All right. Love y'all. God bless. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time, Sean Porter will be in the building. Punch Drunk, Sean Porter, let's go.